Welcome back to the Crypto is Key conversation, man. I'm going to try to make this one short and sweet. We're going to start with this one from Tony Edward from Thinking Crypto. He says, you've heard of scumbag regulator Gary Gensler. Now let me introduce you to Jay Clayton. Clayton filed a lawsuit against Ripple hurting XRP holders days before Christmas in 2020 and ran out of the SEC doors the next day. Now that XRP has been declared not a security, he is nowhere to be found. He is a top contributor at CNBC and is often brought in to talk about crypto. He has yet to make an appearance with Melissa Lee of CNBC, Squawkbox, Becky Quick, and Andrew Sworkin. Yeah. I'm curious to see, when he's going to come out, if he's going to come out, if he's going to say something. Obviously, we've been covering his role in this whole SEC versus Ripple thing, and obviously we've been connecting the dots with his involvement, man. And it's just shameful, man. Like, what? I'm curious to see what could he say? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to be like Chairman Gensler and the rest of the maxis out there trying to shift the narrative and mold it to fit their agenda and to devalue and belittle the monumentous moment that happened with Judge Annalisa Torres's verdict? I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, man. JD says has Hinman or Clayton commented yet on the Ripple decision. Remember, Clayton was the only commissioner to review the Hinman speech. Remember, Clayton met Gary Gensler the day before Clayton filed the grossly overboard complaint, absurdly alleging software code itself was a security. Man, we can go on and on about it. It's just going to be a wait game to kind of see what happens. You're going to have to come out and say something. You're supposed to be, like he says, as top contributor. You're supposed to be like this voice of, the crypto space in a sense, right? It's crazy how you drop the lawsuit, but then you go work for these crypto and blockchain companies, right? You got to line your pockets. That's kind of their motive, right? I'm not going to play this video, but DAI had put this up. It says, now that Hinman Ethereum Free Pass token factory racket has been blown to smithereens by the Ripple ruling, when are the legal analysts going to start asking questions about the repercussions for Ethereum? How many people on this panel receive tokens directly from Ethereum founders? So if we come down here, he got the screenshot here. It's talking about Joseph Fairfield, William Donald Bain Family Professor of Law, Amber Baldet, Cloverin, Scott Cooper from Andreessen, Gorfin, CFTC, Chairman Gensler, SEC, Lowell Ness, Perkins Coy. Just the corruptness that's been uncovered in this community, and that has been surfaced. It's dumbfounding that there hasn't been an investigation that's happened. And I'm going to reiterate it. And I'm glad that I've been noticing some of the other YouTubers and the people on Twitter in our community coming out saying, hey, we don't want, to destroy Ethereum. That's not what it's about. But it's about leveling the playing field, right? And if you're going to come after Ripple and the XRP and the community for certain things, obviously we come with the ruling from the SC versus Ripple in regards of their earlier days sales to institutions, right? Okay, well, what does that mean for the ETH ICO, the Disguised Wells, and all the people that were involved in? What does that mean for them? I don't know if retroactive, I don't know if it'll apply to the same degree that so-called does in this Ripple violation that they had, but it has to mean something, you know what I'm saying? And obviously when, even currently, their big mantra that they were saying is, to not be a security, you have to have a fully decentralized and built product in a sense, right? But we have Joe Lubin and the like on video talking about Ethereum and the Ether network being a demo, you will. They kind of just throw it out there to kind of see and to build, right? But then they've been building and growing ever since, right? And then you move from proof of work to proof of stake. And then, what does all that mean? Is there strength from the Ripple verdict that's going to benefit, Ethereum? Yeah, I definitely think so. And obviously the legal minds say so. But then again, like when it comes to this whole free pass token factory stuff, and you heard Joe Lubin and all our videos that we've been showing on the channel since 2022 is like, that's what they did. What does that mean for them? Is anyone going to be held accountable? Like they're trying to hold, the early Ripple sales accountable. I don't know. DAI had put this up as well. It says, attorney question. if A16Z Crypto Fund 3, which was investing in crypto assets, received those assets from the token issuer, is this a violation of security laws per the Ripple ruling? If yes, does this mean Bill Hinman, who made sure the Ripple lawsuit was filed, has been violating securities laws as determined by the same lawsuit? So then he throws up the screenshots, and let me zoom out here. It says Crypto Fund 3, this is A16Z Crypto. It says expanding our team to provide unrivaled regulatory and operational capabilities alongside our crypto native data science and research services. So if I come over here to the next one, then it says, here are the new additions to A16Z Crypto. And you have Bill Hinman, and then it kind of gives a little spiel. Let me see what the last one is here. And it says, we've been investing in crypto assets since 2013 and are more excited today about the what comes next than ever before. Yeah, man, I don't know. There definitely needs to be some investigations that need to pop off, man. Seriously, in regards of just the blatant corruption within our current chairman of the SEC and his involvement, and definitely in Bill Hinman, because we've been connecting the dots and we've been exposing a lot of that shady stuff, man. And it's like, okay, is it just going to be swept under the rug? Is no one going to be held accountable? I don't know. We'll see. And then the whole the reason why I'm putting this up here, the whole thing of like they act as if like. They don't know who Satoshi is and who the ETH disguise wells are, and they're trying to paint this narrative and get us to, in a sense, they're trying to juke us, right? They're trying to tell us and do one thing, but then again, behind scenes, they're doing something completely different, right? There's no way, based on this blockchain technology, right, and being able to access Etherscan.io and all that stuff, and be able to see what digital asset is going where, who's moving money in what wallet, what it all means. There's no way that they don't know. And then I don't know. I can go on forever about it, but simple, plain and simple. We're talking about opening investigations. Is anybody going to be held accountable? Who's going to start asking the right questions? DAI hits it on the head with this one. I mean, this gentleman's talking about it. It's like they know exactly who Satoshi is. They know exactly who the ETH ICO disguise wells are, which with that, I think the reason why there hasn't been an investigation is because a lot of the people in those positions of power are probably like, hey, no, this can't happen type thing. Why do you think there seems to be some sort of rush in regards of them trying to come out with these bills and trying to get something passed through, right? I don't know, the Ripple victory, it definitely, and that on top of the XRP community and the legal minds within the community, applied a lot of pressure to these people, man. It's crazy to see things unravel, man. This is just interesting and kind of funny stuff. This is I think this is Da Vinci J, and that's Carl from, I forgot what his name is. What is it? Moon something? But that's Carl there. And remember this video that they had played? Not financial advice that crypto says. Here are some videos of them. Today, they say it was just a stupid joke, which they probably were trolling, but who knows? Let's listen into it.
And XRP is going to approximately 0.
Oh, no. Come on. Really?
0.
XRP. You know I hate XRP. Why is that? Because it's a scam money. It's going to take away your wealth. Yes.
So they're saying it was a stupid joke. I mean, it probably was. Quite honestly, I don't care. I've done my research to the best of my ability. I've been involved trying to see all these years since late 2017, trying to further validate why I was invested in the digital asset XRP and why I saw value in the company Ripple, right? All this stuff was just noise, but yeah, hey, it is what it is. Obviously, with us having that monumentous victory, of course, people are going to try to, backpedal and backstroke and try to cover themselves. Moon Level even touched this one. This is The Wolf, and it says, this was, what date was this? July 18th, 2023. It says, XRP Army be like, this time it's different. Remember to tell yourself that when Ripple Foundation dumps hundreds of millions of tokens on you in 2 weeks, the reason XRP has never and will never break into a new all-time high, it's called inflation. Google it. So Moon Lambo says, feel free to save this for future dunking. XRP will never hit a new all-time high, he says. I guess it's been hanging around in the top 10 cryptos by market cap for a decade now because reasons. His tweet will age like fine milk. And that's what we've covered on this channel as well. It's like, how... And I'll just go to it so we can get a visual representation, which I know you don't need. But it's like digital asset XRP has been in the top 8 to now 4 over the past 2.5 years under an SEC lawsuit. Like, what, that has to mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way. And that's just one aspect of, that's just one factor. And I think Moon Lambo hits it on the head, man. It's this is just all noise, and it's vindicating, and it feels good to see us on the right side of law, on the right side of history. I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight up, and covering some more people that talk and try to tell you one thing and do something else. I'm not throwing shade at some particular people on this list, but I thought it was interesting. Ashley Prosper had put this list up. Says people I would never listen to about crypto: Mike Novogratz, Jim Cramer, Jamie Dimon, Charles Gasparino. We're gonna skip that one. Mark Fagel, which Mark Fagel kind of been more engaged in conversation within the community as well. Chairman Gensler, Brad Sherman, Elizabeth Warren, Becky Quick, Andrew Swerkin, Max Kaiser, John Reed Stark, Vitalik Buterin, Joseph Lubin, Charles Hoskinson, Aaron Kaplan. There are many more, but all of the above have said something negative about Ripple and our XRP, or have willfully misled people about it. They will forever be known as the corrupted. And then Linda P. Jones says, good list, Ashley. I wonder how many own XRP while they are bashing it. The bashing is so others don't invest in it, but some, and possibly all of them, know it is superior technology and have invested in it. I mean, I agree with that, like, to no other, man. That's the jukery. That's them trying to shake you out. You know what I'm saying? That's them telling you, oh yeah, no, this is that. But in the background, they're just lying in their pockets because they see the writing on the wall. They know what's up. And I wanted to touch on these last two things here. Kevin Cage says, National Bank of Australia, NAB, or NAB, partners with Ripple to join RippleNet, an XRP ODL. Quote, the partnership between NAB and Ripple is expected to go live in early 2024 after the completion of the regulatory approvals and technical integration. The initial focus will be on enabling NAB customers to send and receive money to and from Southeast Asia, one of the fastest growing regions for remittances and trade. The partnership will also explore other use cases for XRP and Ripple's technology, such as lending, trade finance, and treasury management. Man, shout out Kevin Cage, man. He puts up some great content as well. And this is just interesting. This should not have happened at all. And this is the shameful action or inaction from our current chairman, Gary Gensler, and the SEC. Like, this shouldn't, the whole FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, even the Daquans and all, they all should have been under investigation right away. These are supposed to be the cop on the beat and protecting investors and providing a safe space for capital formation and fair markets. Nah, this should not have happened. This is just in. Sam Bankman-Fried is paying millions of dollars to his lawyers with stolen customer funds, lawsuit claims. You know what? I'm gonna just say this. I am so glad that I never put money into that FTX platforms, and it's so unfortunate. And I have a lot of empathy for the people that did and the families that were affected by that, because if I did, and to read this, like, it would devastate me and truly hurt my heart. That is crazy, affecting and ruining thousands of people, finances, and ruining their lives. It's tragic, man. This should have never happened at all. Quickly touch on this. We're currently sitting at a neutral at a 50. We obviously had some, they took some profit off the table. We're back in the 70s again in XRP. Bitcoin sitting at 29,887. Ethereum sitting at 1894. It's still early days, man. We're just slowly transitioning, slowly moving up within this market. It's just gonna be a waiting game. But that's all I have for you. Make sure you come to the Crypto's Key Conversation YouTube channel. Subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at Crypto's Key 1. Really appreciate your support out there. With all that being said, stay strong out there. Be safe.